So here it is. What is it? April? No, we're still in March. I'm at the end of March. But I might as well be in April because I didn't plant my peppers. I did not plant my peppers. Shame on me. So today we're going to go out there. We're going to look at the peppers that I overwintered that are now blowing in the wind. I'm kind of concerned. I'm looking at them. We're going to look at the overwintered peppers and we're going to plant some pepper seeds. So here I have some habanero peppers that I bought from the Dollar Tree. And then I have 2 sets of bell peppers. You are not going to see me plant this one because I failed to plant a row, but I came back like with a vengeance and I put this row in. So this one is going to be in the center row, and then there's going to be 2 rows of this. So 2 rows of this, center row of this, and then 2 rows of this. I marked 2 of them, and since these are both considered bell peppers, in my opinion, I didn't mark it. I just marked the one in the center. So there's 3 rows of this and 2 rows of this. So let's get to it. My time is up. I'll see you out there. Hello, this is Jamerica5288. Please like and subscribe. So we're going through the garden to my overwintered plants. And this is going to be a caveat to what I'm going to plant by seed today. This is one of the bell peppers. And if you overwinter, you can see that they are already flowering and producing fruit. Look at that. There's flowers everywhere, all over this plant. And this is its number 2 year of going. I was concerned about this one because this one grew a little stalky. See how tall that is? That's about 3 feet high, and it's in a planter. And its companion is right here, which is much smaller. I actually had an accident in the house and broke off this piece right here that was full of flowers. But there's some bell peppers right there, and there's some more flowers. Not as many as I wanted, but it's okay. And let's go around the corner. These are my Scotch bonnet that are already producing. Look down here. See that right there? That's a Scotch bonnet, and there are a lot of flowers on there. So, and its sister is right there. The one that was struggling, it didn't make it. I gotta take it out of here. They're trying to hold on to it. See them hugging onto it, but it's dying. So I'm just gonna put it out of its misery. So I have 2 Scotch bonnets and I have 2 bell peppers that are overwintered. And that's what I'm going to plant today. Bell peppers, mostly bell peppers because I use those a lot. Scotch bonnet, last year I still have a whole bunch of Scotch bonnets, so I'm probably going to do a little bit less. But the bell peppers, definitely want to do that, even though this one has about 30 flowers or more on it. And its sister has at least, let me look at it, at least, well, it's still producing at least 5 to 10 of them on there because I knocked off a branch. I am so upset with myself. It just snapped off. So let's go inside and get to potting. But before I start planting, I have to put these seedlings out here, outside. So blue is for bok choy. They're all coming up. I think all except 2 cells have come up. And let me turn this thing off. You can see it better. Green is for the michikili cabbage. Let me pull these lights up. My callaloo is coming up. So I'm gonna put them outside so they get some sun. This artificial light is good, but the sun is better. It's a little chilly out there. So Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 89 degrees.
So out here in Texas, you just got it, fresh from Alexa. So I can put them out there at 72. I thought it was colder than that, but I'm in shorts, so that says something, doesn't it? So these 2 plants are gonna go outside. This is the one we're gonna put the peppers in. And I'm gonna set up the camera. Oh, let me show you something. So if you have seeds that are really small, use this. This is what I used for my callaloo, and I just spray it. It's a mister. See that? And it's for my hair, but it came in handy for these little plants that required a lot of, I did it for all of them, and just spray it. I mean, and it mists the soil, and it keeps them moist. I water it as well, but I gotta be real careful with the water because look how small these are. So they're going outside. I'll be right back. It's a little windy out here, but that'll help to water, to harden them off. I don't know. They need to get stronger. So they're blowing in the wind, and that's how they harden. The Michikili, they are leggy, so I don't know if they're gonna survive. But bok choy, I've been slowly moving them out, and the callaloo, they're little babies. There's a whole bunch of them here, coming up slowly but surely. I got enough callaloo. I need them all to survive. So we're gonna go back inside. We're gonna plant the bell pepper, and we're gonna plant the habanero pepper or the Scotch bonnet. Just a sec. I'm sorry, plant. I needed to walk by. Well, I am finally ready. So I have my seeds here. I have my habanero peppers and my bell peppers. I got these both from the Dollar Tree for 25 cents. So because the seeds are small and I don't have anything, I think I have one. This is the only pack I have of this, and I think I have maybe 2 of these, and I've already opened this one. So I'm gonna do the toothpick or skewer method that I use for the callaloo and the other ones. These seeds are a little bit bigger, so I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but it's worth a try. So I don't have very many seeds. I mean, this maybe I have 12 of them. So let's get this thing started. I've already wet the soil outside. And let me see if I can pick up this seed. I'm gonna have to do it by hand. So these seeds are a lot bigger. The skewer is not gonna work for this one. Maybe it'll work for the habanero. So I'm gonna start, what is this? Pansies. I didn't buy any pansies. I got this tray for free. So I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna throw a seed in there and I'm gonna cover it back up. Do the same thing here. Put a seed in, cover it back up. This tray is not gonna go outside. It's gonna be right here with the tray over here. And I put the callaloo and the bok choy and the Chinese cabbage out there, but they're coming in as soon as before dark. They'll be back in the house. So I'm putting 1 seed per pod in this thing. Hopefully, I've always had success with the bell peppers showing up and the habaneros. Always got more than I wanted. So I'm gonna speak into an existence. Oh, there it is. Got it on my finger. And these are gonna all come up. Put that in there. Move this big old log out the way. Put that over there out of the way. Where was I? Right here. So cover them up, and I told you that I already wet the soil. And this is soil that I had to buy because I ran out of recycled soil. Figure that. Been planting like a mad woman and finally ran out. There's a seed in there. Cover it up. And I have 3 more seeds left. So I'm gonna cover that one up. And with this last pot, I'm gonna put 2 of them in here. I'll put 1. And then I'll put 1 over here. Habaneros, they put out a lot. And you only need 1 little habanero to season your food. And when you get like 50 of them on a plant, that's more than enough if you have more than one plant like I did last year. I had to struggle to keep them alive, but let me see if there's any more seeds in here. So that's my bell pepper. So I'll put, let me see if I can use this skewer for something else. Let's look at I'm gonna take this and break it in half. I don't have the markers that everybody else has, so doing the best I can with what I got. Oh, come on now. This one has a poker in it. You put a poker in it. There it is, it poked through. And since this one is in here, I might as well use it, huh? All right, so it has the poker in it. I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna put it right here. There we go. So I know that's bell pepper. So I have these left, I believe. I forget that quick, my goodness. All right, I'm opening my habanero up. My plate is dirty. Hands are dirty, my plate is dirty. And these are just as big. I'm not gonna pour them all out. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 8 seeds. It's not a lot of seeds in these packs, by the way, but they germinate. So what can you say about that? You know, put holes in it since I got the stick. Okay, take my finger, pick up a seed, put it in the hole, cover it up. Pick up a seed, make sure it goes in the hole, and cover it up. Pick up a seed with my fingertip, see that? Put it in the hole, cover it up. It's a lot easier than the callaloo. I mean, the callaloo was really small, but I could use a skewer with the callaloo. I didn't have to use my fingertips, so it doesn't matter. It's all gonna be the same in the end, right? But they say it all comes out in the wash. It all comes out in the seedling tray. Make sure I cup, get that in there. Now I just want to leave my finger. Come on, go, go, go. You gotta go in the hole. And cover it up. I have some seedlings outside that Swiss chard. I have to, there's 2 of them on my finger. I have to replant it because they are dying in these little pods. I put too many seeds in there. I overseeded, so I want to have 2 seeds left. All right, so I'll just put 2 in this one. 1 there. And 1 here. It'll leave my finger. And cover them up. So that's it. They're all planted. Let me get another. Oh, I can't put a packet on there. I'm gonna have to find some kind of envelope, and I'm gonna mark this one as the habanero pepper. So I have my bell pepper here, and I have my habanero peppers here. So that's it for today. I'm gonna put this here and I'm keep it in the house where it's warmer. Outside they're saying it's 70 something degrees and it's gonna get in the 80s today, but it's windy out there, and I don't want these trays to get any cold on it, especially while they're germinating. They go into the seeds will go into hibernation if it's too cold out there, and because of the wind, makes it colder. So I keep the seedlings in the house until they start poking out, like this one. Now, this one, you know, I didn't mark it, but I thought it was tomatoes, but it doesn't look like tomatoes here, and it looks like I just threw a bunch of seeds in there, so I'm gonna have to find out what it is later on. It looks like sunflowers. The rabbits ate my sunflowers. I have 2 sunflowers left, but I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna go into that because the rabbits, man, they're doing what the rabbits do. They eat everything. So what can you do? So I'm gonna mark these 2 so I know what they are because I need bell peppers. I use bell peppers a lot and I use habaneros, Scotch bonnet a lot. So these 2 are important to me. Although I have the ones from last year that I overwintered. I could only keep like 6 plants in the house. You see how big those planters are. So they're gonna stay in there. I don't think I'm gonna put them in the ground. I'll think about it. I mean, they require more water when they're in planters. If you don't put them in the ground, you're gonna have to water those planters diligently every day because it dries out because it's out in the elements. If you put it in the ground, you might be able to get away with a day or 2. So it's up to you. Container planting is not easy because you have to water. Just remember that. If you put it in the ground, you can miss a day. That's just my experience here in Texas because it gets really hot here. So I'm going to mark these and I'll let you know the progressions just like I did with the bok choy, the callaloo, and the Chinese cabbage. I'll let you follow along. You see what happened with the tomato plants. I actually up-potted some today because they weren't doing well. They were just all over. They were all bunched up. I mean, I had to struggle to get them apart this morning. And the same thing with that Swiss chard. I'll go out there later on today and I'm gonna separate the last couple of pods. I think I got 2 or 3 pods left on the Swiss chard. I'll put those into those three each planters, the tower planters, so that they can have some more rooms for their roots to stretch out because I see some of them turning a little yellow at the bottom, which means they're stressed. So I've talked enough. Thank you for being with me. Please like and subscribe. I've got my bell pepper and my habanero in. It'll be a couple of days before we see these things come out, about 5 to 7 days before I see germination. So it says, germination for bell peppers is 10 to 12 days. So it's gonna be a while before we see these. So I'm glad I put the packet here so I don't give up hope and plant something over it. I've done that before. Y'all have seen me do that. Then I'll have one plant that looks like one thing and one looks like another, and I just let them grow together until they're big enough to separate. And I want to do that with the bell pepper because I need them. Anyway, I'm going on and on. Thank you for being with me. This is Jamerica 5288. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Well, I thought it was over, and then there was chicken drama. Epiphania again. Epiphania is a bad turkey. I was going to call him a turkey so bad, but he's acting like a turkey. He's a rooster. Epiphania is a difficult chicken rooster. You'll see. Epiphania, what are you doing out here? You terrorist. Why do you keep doing that, boy? Let's go. I'll let you back in. Move out my way. Fell off the fence. Come on, Epi. Epi. Come on, boy. Come on, Epiphania. Come on. Then you make all that noise. Why can't you behave like your brother? Goodbye. No wonder you just make all that noise. You're afraid. It is really hard out here. Really hard. Cutie, go ahead in the shed. Let everybody else, girl. They're running in there. You need to go with them. Don't be by yourself. Don't be a standalone chicken. Bye, Cutie. Go on and get. She don't want to leave. Look at them. They all left her. This is the life. This is the life.